Hey guys, this is Higinio, and this is Higinio Talks. Today I wanted to talk about trust and why we build it, what kind of significance it has, and we'll go from there. So what I like to do is kind of just start off with an idea, a concept, a word, and expand on it throughout the video. I'm using a selfie stick today that I got at a previous job, and so if the video is kind of shaky, that's why, but trying things out. So trust, I like to describe trust as something that is needed to build something else. I like to compare that to a concept that applies to all of us, I think, whether we realize it or not. That is, we always have to establish security first for anything to grow on it. Think of this as establishing a firm ground so that you can put a ladder on it. You won't be able to climb high on the ladder or get much use out of it unless it has a firm ground. And if the ground is shaken or broken or becomes soggy or unstable or soft or not firm, then the relationship or established bond can topple, or whatever the ladder can topple, of course. Now that goes for anything. When you walk into a room, you want to first establish security for you and the people you're with, your loved ones. Make sure there's no threatening figures or anything like that in the area, and then you can enjoy yourselves more securely. And that's kind of the same idea. Trust. This happens maybe on a more abstract level. You do have to develop trust. It is the firm ground that anything is built on, and it can be shaken or broken or become soggy. Now, it can always be fixed too. That's one thing about life in the world. Faith. It is a faith-based system. Faith in something, and because of that. You can always create change, positive change, anything that your heart desires. Actually, you can get if you just have the right faith. We'll talk more about things like that later. But going back to trust, now we want to trust so that we can grow in an environment. I want to get more into specifics. When we meet people, we establish trust with them, and we're able to grow. People are like a mirror or some kind of magnet. They pull an energy out of us. They draw parts of us out. So you might like country music when you meet someone that likes country music, but then when you hang out with someone that is into rap and hip hop, you become attuned to that. Someone can introduce you to like classical, and then you'll like that. And so really these are it is not them that sure you like that and you respect them. The things that we are introduced by, the way we react to them, it's all going to be based on how much respect we have for the form of introduction or who introduced it. So for example, if someone that you highly respect introduces you to a really lame show that everyone else thinks is lame, you're going to really it's not going to make a difference. You're going to like that because of the person you respect, and maybe because of the show too, but this is all just like unconscious things that are happening. And so we want to develop trust with people so that we can grow. And so the more trust we have, the more solidified the ground is, and the more fun that can be had, the more shaky, the more that everything can be grown upon, and trust takes everyone involved actually, and so it can be broken by any. Now, every time that we meet someone, we go through actions and we grow, and then little by little we forget the old person that we were. So we can kind of think about it as kind of like if a group of people like 35, a lot of people are trying to move a hula hoop from one end of the street to another. You could pass the hula hoop, and then someone else would put their arm and keep moving it forward. Eventually, the hula hoop represents your life. And eventually the hula hoop would find its way from one end to the other. It's kind of like an abstract growth of your life. And so every person is instrumental in the progression of the hula hoop through life. And so you're meeting people, they're pushing you along, and eventually you're far from that first person, not only from the first person, but you're also far from that first person that you were. So you've grown a bit with each person that passes you on, with each set of hands that touches you, the hula hoop, you grow a bit. And so that's very important. And that's how we grow in life. That's why trust is important, because that allows you to if you can trust, then you can fully be in the moment and experience it, and and create those bonds that allow you to grow. So this has all been about trust. We'll talk more about some of these other contexts and more about trust in the future. I'm going to do some things on just some things that have been on my mind. So I hope that you guys enjoyed this video. Thanks again for watching, and I will talk to you soon. No editing. I don't believe in editing. I'm going to try to edit as little as possible. Mainly zero. Edit 0%. Thanks. Talk to you soon.